Space. Season 2 of Marvel Studios' exclusive to Disney Plus, their animated TV series, What If. All 9 new episodes are now open for your viewing pleasure. And let's talk about it, because I really enjoyed the first season of What If, and I thought it was a really interesting move what Marvel did, especially towards the end of that first season. Actually linking up the Watcher and having him break his oath and bring together his group of own Avengers within the multiverse. And I was really excited to check it out. I think it's Marvel's direct answer to the Twilight Zone, and I really dug that first season. I couldn't wait to unwrap every new episode of season 2. And Jeffrey Wright does return as the voice of the Watcher, in addition to like a million Marvel veterans. Like, if you followed the MCU, you probably know who's reprising their parts. So basically, season 2 continues where the first season left off, as the Watcher, once again voiced by Jeffrey Wright, guides viewers through the vast multiverse. He's introducing brand new and familiar faces throughout the MCU, as the series continues to question, revisit, and twist classic MCU moments with an incredible voice cast. For example, Ronan betraying and killing Thanos in the premiere episode, resulting in Nebula joining the Nova Corps. That's just to kind of give you an idea of the concepts this season delves into. And I will say, I think this second season is right about on par with the first season. I think the animation is once again really cool. I love the comic book finish and the look that these characters actually have. It really does feel like you're picking up a Marvel comic fresh off the presses and you're watching it on your small screen. Like, it is really freaking great. The voice casting, once again, is top-notch. Jeffrey Wright is a very soothing and welcoming voice as the Watcher, while also adding his own mysterious Twilight Zone-esque flair into the mix. And all the MCU vets that we get are, of course, rock solid. Hayley, Atwell, and Benedict Cumberbatch in particular are highlights this season. And yes, you do get a sequel to the Captain Carter pilot, What If She Took the Super Serum instead of Steve Rogers? And man, let me tell you, there's a few episodes involving Captain Carter in this. I dug every single one involving her. And again, I don't want to dig too deep into spoilers, but I really appreciate how this series links up all these episodes together. And I appreciate how it links up to the first season. It's a great follow-up. Strange Supreme, the evil version of Steven, voiced here by Benedict Cumberbatch, makes a return here. And golly, just everything that Cumberbatch is doing in here is great. The character design is also probably one of my favorite character designs that we've gotten from a Marvel character. Not just in What If, but in the entire MCU. This guy just looks so freaking menacing. And I do appreciate that we get more of a Christmassy feel with this, because it was released over the holiday season. You do get a couple of episodes on Christmas Eve and Christmas itself. However, I do not appreciate the direct callback when Justin Hammer is taking over Avengers Tower. I do not appreciate the direct callback to Die Hard, because like I said, you take Christmas out of Die Hard, it's not a Christmas movie. I need to calm down. I'm digressing. But honestly, with the way all these episodes link up, it really does feel like a cohesive story. I love that the Watcher is plucking various heroes that we meet along the way. And he's kind of the puppet master in a sense. He's teaming them up with various people across the multiverse to fit his needs to keep peace among the multiverse. I think it's just really cool what they're doing. It's different. It's gutsy from Marvel, which I know the cool thing is to hate on the MCU now because they've been around for about 15 years. But listen, after 15 years and 50 some odd projects, the MCU has to think outside the box. And I think season 2 of What If definitely encapsulates that thinking outside the box mentality. Now, I will say the only thing that's knocking season 2 is I do feel like there are a couple of filler episodes in between that I don't really think needed to be there all that much. Like, I understand why the Christmas Eve episode with Justin Hammer and Happy Hogan saving Christmas. I understand why that's all there. I will say, though, in hindsight, I don't really get why the Nebula Nova Corps episode is the premiere here. And it's not as good of a premiere as the Captain Carter one was. And I definitely see the formula they're going with Hayley Atwell as Captain Carter in here, because her solo episode definitely feels like a callback to the Winter Soldier and the layout and the blueprint of that. But I just love the weird stuff that they come up with in this show. It's just a lot of fun to watch. I love watching Hela come face to face with the Mandarin and try to take over the 10 Rings because she wants the throne. I love seeing Thor basically portray a Shakespearean tragic hero. I love that there is a whole episode that is set in Shakespearean time in 1602 with Loki as a Shakespearean actor. Like, this is all really strange and really neat. And I'm assuming the plan is for a season 3 to keep this ball rolling. But as it sits, I think season 2 is right on par with season 1, albeit with a couple of episodes here and there that don't really feel like they matter that much. Especially if you look at the grand scheme of things, looking at all 18 episodes altogether. But they're really easy to binge, only a half hour apiece. The animation is wonderful. It's a very colorful series. And again, for those of you who like The Twilight Zone and for those of you who like Marvel, What If seems like the perfect show for you. I'm going to give What If Season 2 an A-. Really, really cool stuff, guys. Keep the ball rolling. Let me know what you thought of What If Season 2 down in the comments. What was your favorite episode? Do you prefer this one over Season 1? And let me know down in the comments, what concepts would you like to pitch for Season 3? There's loads that we can discuss over here. All things in television, movies, all things entertainment. This is a great community of geeks alike, and y'all are invited to join us. So do consider subscribing, tap on that thumbs up as well. That would be a huge help. And guys, stay tuned for more videos very soon. Y'all are the best. And with all that being said, Back Talk, commence.